Do I have to give all this information out?
No, you don't have to.
Yeah, I prefer not to.
All right, how may I help you?
I just witnessed a crime committed by the Leon Valley Police Department. Pretty much every officer that was in the courtroom, or in the court building, not the courtroom. There
Okay,
was
but what officers was it,
the Leon Valley Police Department
and what city and state's that in?
that I believe is just west of San Antonio in Bexar County.
Okay.
And they had there was a group of people that were having a peaceful protest that were protesting unlawful arrests. There was a couple of um, folks that were arrested simply for photographing on public property or on from a public space. And so they organized a small peaceful protest today. And when they were in the middle of their peaceful protest, they didn't break any law whatsoever. The Leon Valley Police Department officers decided they were going to operate outside of their prescribed duties and commit kidnapping. And that's just what I witnessed right now. You guys can see the videos. There's lots of live stream videos that were posted on YouTube just, within the last hour. And yeah, somebody needs to go down there because I called the Bexar County Sheriff's Department. They refused to send anybody out there. I called the Texas Rangers. They refused to send anybody out there. And so now I'm calling you guys. I mean, this is literally a gang of thugs that are working in that Leon Valley Police Department.
Okay, you said you witnessed kidnapping. What happened?
Well, they literally put their hands on these peaceful protesters and then put these metal shiny things on their wrists called handcuffs and took them away. I mean, if there was no crime being committed, then these human beings with badges operated outside of their prescribed duties, and they didn't arrest them because there would need to be a law broken for it to be an arrest. This was kidnapping. And I would expect
You think the police department? You think the police department kidnapped these protesters?
absolutely. I mean, you can't just go and lay hands on people and take them away without a law being broken, correct? I mean, the law does
Whatever.
apply to humans with badges as well, correct? Or are they above the law?
I said, sir, I'm just here to take information.
I understand.
So where do you think these police officers took these people?
Oh, they probably threw them in their cages at the police department. But somebody needs to find them, and then somebody needs to arrest the officers that committed the kidnapping. I mean, you guys can look at it yourself. In the video, there is no law being broken whatsoever.
Okay, so was there excessive force used or anything like that?
Well, I mean, these were peaceful protesters. They weren't resisting, so I'm not going to say there was excessive force, but that's not the issue. The issue is they put their hands on them and put them in cuffs, restrained them, and took them away. That's kidnapping, unless they can show me where a law was broken, but I didn't see any law being broken on any of the video streams. All I saw was a American flag that had a blue line through it, which means it was already desecrated to begin with, and half of it was burned. That was the protesters that did that, and they're waving this flag that there was no fire on it. It was already out. They're just waving the flag, and the officers got butthurt over that and decided they were going to put their hands on these people. Well, that's operating outside their prescribed duties. So they did commit kidnapping. If I did that to somebody, I would be charged with kidnapping. And I would expect that human beings with badges would be held to the same level of accountability.
Now, did you contact the internal affairs unit of that police department?
I'm not. I can't even get through to them. There's so many people calling there right now. And the last time I spoke with them, when the first people got kidnapped not too long ago, they just refused to do anything about it. I mean, that whole department seems to be full of criminals.
Okay, what about the state attorney general? Have you contacted them?
No, I haven't contacted them yet either. I just like to have some officers sent out there to deal with these cops that are these criminals that are parading around pretending to be cops. I mean, I don't know what they think they have the power to do. They just have the power to do anything they want, regardless of what law says. I mean, that's just crazy.
Now, did you see them taken away in the police cars, or?
No, I didn't witness that. All the live streams were cut off before they were actually hauled off. I saw, the officers put their hands on some of the protesters, turn them around and put them in handcuffs. And right after that, the live stream went dead.
Okay, but you didn't see, any excessive force or anything like that used?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't see anything other than them putting their hands on them and telling them to turn around, and they put cuffs on them, and then the live stream went dead. So I don't know if they're okay. I don't know if they got beat up. I do know they got kidnapped.
So you never saw where anybody was taken?
No, I didn't see any of that.
You saw it?
As soon as the handcuffs were on, the live stream went dead.
Okay, well, what I can do is definitely document where you've called in.
Okay.
What is your address? Do you want to provide your address?
No, I prefer not to provide any of that right now.
Okay. All right, well, I will definitely document where you've called in, okay?
Okay, and are we going to have some officers sent out there to deal with these people? Or at least talk to them?
What I do, I just take the information in and I pass it along.
Okay, and so what can I expect to happen from this going forward?
Sir, when I pass the information along, I don't know what happens to it after that.
Is there somebody I can call to follow up and check?
Well, if they would have questions, and they may reach out to you, but it doesn't always mean they will.
Yeah, but is there a place
like I said, I would definitely get it passed along for you, okay?
Okay, but what I'm wondering is, can I check up on this if I don't hear anything back and find out if something was done about it?
Okay, unfortunately, like I just said, sir, if they have questions, and they would reach out to you, because if you'd call back in here, there's no way for us to confirm or deny anything about it, because we just take the information, send it along, and once it's out of our hands, we don't know what happens to it.
Yeah, I understand that, but is there a number that I can call or somebody I can speak to that would be up to date on what's happening with this report?
Okay, sir, like I just said, there's no way for anybody to confirm or deny anything. If they would have questions for you, then they would reach out to you. Okay?
So I can
like I said, I'm definitely passing it along for you.
Okay, I understand that. I just want to know how I can check up to see if progress. I mean, I want to hold you guys accountable too. I want to make sure that I've issued this report.
Sir, okay, like I said, if they have questions, they will reach out to you.
And if I have questions,
you can call back in. We can always add to your report.
Okay, that's what I was asking. So you can always pull the report and give me an update and add to it or take away from it or whatever.
I can't give you any updates, like I said, but I can add, can always add to your report. 'Cause once we pass it along, we do not know what happens to it. But I can always add to it, okay?
Okay, who do you pass it along to?
We pass it along to the agents, sir.
And so is there a number I can call that I'd be able to reach out to those agents later on? Just to find out.
No, sir.
Just to find out that it wasn't
Unfortunately, there is.
I just want to make sure that it's not going to be swept under the rug.
I will definitely, document it and pass it along for you. And like I said, if they have questions, then they may reach out to you, okay?
And that's fine. I would love for them to reach out to me.
All right, sir. I'm going to go ahead and end the call. And
well, hold on. I still have questions. Please don't hang up, ma'am. I still have questions.
Okay, what other questions do you have?
My question to you is, how do I find out for sure that this report has not been swept under the rug and that FBI agents are going to look into this?
Sir, like I just explained to you, once I pass this information along, I do not know what happens to it.
I understand that.
Decide for themselves what they want to do with it. If they have questions, then they will contact you.
Oh, my God. I'm asking for
a
way.
Thank you.
No, don't hang up. That's unbecoming of a public